Hyde Park, the best hood in Upland.
Hyde Park,
Got it locked from La Brea to Venice Ave.
Hyde Park,
So come round here with respect, or you might get a shuriken to your neck, or a roundhouse kick to the face. The ninjas don't play. Stacking the UPEX from all the treasure we're hunting. Dragons keep the properties coming. Newcomers get help and they love it. Giveaways all the time and we love it. UFC and NFL where we rumble. Race track in the hood got constructed. Hyde Park is stunning. If you don't agree, then you can go.
You need to leave.
The best hood in Upland. Yeah,
Hyde Park,
got it locked from La Brea to Venice Ave.
Hyde Park,
So come round here with respect, or you might get a shuriken to your neck, or a roundhouse kick to the face. The ninjas don't play. Hyde Park, the best hood in Upland.
Hyde Park,
Got it locked from La Brea to Venice Ave.
Hyde Park,
So come round here with respect, or you might get a shuriken to your neck, or a roundhouse kick to the face. The ninjas don't play. Stacking the UPEX from all the treasure we're hunting. Dragons keep the properties coming. Newcomers get help and they love it. Giveaways all the time and we love it. UFC and NFL where we rumble. Race track in the hood got constructed. Hyde Park is stunning. If you don't agree, then you can go.
You need to leave.
The best hood in Upland. Yeah,
Hyde Park,
got it locked from La Brea to Venice Ave.
Hyde Park,
So come round here with respect, or you might get a shuriken to your neck, or a roundhouse kick to the face. The ninjas don't play. Hyde Park, the best hood in Upland.
Hyde Park,
Got it locked from La Brea to Venice Ave.
Hyde Park,
So come round here with respect, or you might get a shuriken to your neck, or a roundhouse kick to the face. The ninjas don't play. Stacking the UPEX from all the treasure we're hunting. Dragons keep the properties coming. Newcomers get help and they love it. Giveaways all the time and we love it. UFC and NFL where we rumble. Race track in the hood got constructed. Hyde Park is stunning. If you don't agree, then you can go.
You need to leave.
The best hood in Upland. Yeah,
Hyde Park,
got it locked from La Brea to Venice Ave.
Hyde Park,
So come round here with respect, or you might get a shuriken to your neck, or a roundhouse kick to the face. The ninjas don't play.
Oh, I guess it helps if I take off of the mute. Hello, everyone. This is the Hyde Park Ninjas coming at you. And we got KO back in the house, so good to have you back. We've missed you. I think you're almost 70%, so I'm sure that'll be just like everybody else's 100%. So
We're
today we
getting
have a
there.
special guest I'm going to bring on. We have Millen. Some of you guys might know him as Metaverse Millen is James UK in game. So we're going to bring him on and we'll be talking a little bit about Metaverse and Upland. So let me bring him on.
Dopest crew, you talking about the UFC game? Which one are you talking about? If it's the Xbox one, I have not played that one yet. Actually, I haven't played many of those UFC games. Yeah, I am recovering. I did get a total hip replacement, and so I'm still a little out of it. Been under for a few days, so if I start talking loopy, just mute me.
Let me see where James is. I got to get James popped in here. We're having a glitch here on the screen for some reason. Try that again. Huh. Oh,
Oh,
got you.
there's me, up close and personal.
Nice. Got you back. What is going on here? All right, we'll do this a different way. Beautiful. Now we got
Yo,
your
yo,
big
yo, what's
screen.
happening?
James, how are you? We'll get you
I'm
shrunk
good.
up
How
in
are
a
you
minute
getting on?
here.
Of course, I've just seen this come on now. Hope you are well.
Doing good, doing good. So you're coming to us from the UK, I believe, right?
Yeah, coming from Scotland right now. It's currently 6:30 in the afternoon, so just finished work, just got back to jump onto this.
All right, let me see. I don't know what's going on with this camera. I keep pulling you in, pulling you out. We're going to get this right, though.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to all this as well. Like,
Oh,
so
man.
it's all new to me, the live streams.
They just
Just some
tested all
good
this, too.
some
All right,
good
hold on.
technical difficulties. We're quite used to it.
Yeah, same over here.
Not a full stream without, so. All right,
You know,
let's
we're
try.
actually thinking about going to Scotland next year.
Oh, nice. Whereabouts?
You know, I'm not sure yet. My wife is putting that together. Um,
Oh,
but I was able to go to Ireland when I was 16 years old, and just absolutely loved it. It was a wonderful trip. And then
no.
Scotland would be next on our list for sure.
Nice. Scotland would be nice, like Edinburgh. Then you can go up the Highlands, like Oban's lovely, and places like that as well.
Yeah, I've never
Nice.
been there. I heard it's pretty amazing. KO, did you do some golf in there once?
I was able to golf in Ireland, Galway, Waterford, different places like that. So it's beautiful.
There we
So
go.
There we go.
Look at that.
Hey,
hey,
Had to
we
switch
got you.
screens and everything. Now we got it. Sorry about that.
sorted.
All right, so you've got so you're running the node in Granada, I believe.
Yeah, Granada Hills, the node in LA currently.
Awesome. Now, is this a node that you kind of started from scratch? I know I've actually heard of Granada early on. I know they have, was it Susan G. Goman is over in that area, kind of on the border, I think, of Granada. And I know
Yes.
one of the guys we race against, I think it's Matt Suda. I think Matt Suda's got
Got you.
some car stuff going on over there. So what got you into that hood and got you into Upland too? So let's start with that
Well,
first. What got you into Upland?
Upland, I used to play lots of games like City Skylines and all these other kind of like just strategy games kind of in the background. But I was always big on YouTube, kind of like watching videos, and I actually came across Lloydie Doyle's video on Upland, and that was like basically once I earned, like you could play, earn, connect, kind of like everything put together. So I wasn't just spending my time like buying properties, but you couldn't actually make anything off them. And then I came across Upland and the way like it's actually working and the strategies and kind of just I got so hooked on it just from the start, like, and ever since, just every single day, just couldn't stop playing it. So yeah, it started about 14, 15 months ago now, I believe, and just ever since I've just jumped on YouTube about a year ago. So I think I was doing it for a couple of months before I invested, and then I just kind of like started documenting my process, just for myself, kind of thing, and then it turned into what it is today now. So yeah, it was kind of just like kind of following the journey in my own account, but turned it more into this, more confidence, and kind of like the growth on the channel. So yeah.
Very cool. Well, I know you're doing a lot of growth, a lot of growth in the LA area. What made you choose Granada in particular?
Granada Hills. So basically, when I was looking over LA, I was getting a lot of properties on the secondary market for dollars. There was a lot of properties for like $3.50, and then I ended up looking over UPX land, and I noticed that I had about 100 properties in Granada Hills, and I seen like there was 14,000 properties in Granada Hills. So it was big enough that I could spend a few years growing it, but it wasn't too big that it would be unmanageable, and it wasn't too small that I could actually like it would be too like fully minted out and all the structures built too quickly. So I think 14,000 properties was kind of the sweet spot, and the location it is in at the top of LA as well is really appealing to me. So that's basically Granada Hills came about a year ago, and it came from that kind of process. Just like lots of my properties was over there, and there was really good dollar floor. So yeah, kind of started attacking that.
Cool. What's been your favorite thing to do with an Upland? Is like, are you into it more for, just the selling and the reselling and the buying and reselling of properties, or which like what it really brought you to it and has got your big interest?
The big interest at the start was like obviously the selling and like you could actually earn off it, but like over the time the community just like I'm big into like YouTube and watching YouTube, but at the start the confidence and everything I was just like didn't like to be on camera as much, so I was kind of like eased into it a bit, but now it's kind of like the community, and I can't get enough of all the kind of like chats, the players, like just as you know, like YouTube can be quite place sometimes, but with the Upland community and stuff, it's just like amazing people and stuff, and like it's just really nice to be a part of. So that's why I've stuck at it, and I want to stay at it for years and years to come.
Yeah, it seems like we hear that same thing over and over again, doesn't it, KO? We talked to and we got to meet a lot of people in Vegas this past year, and it all
Do you
seems
go
to
to
always
Genesis
come back
Week?
to community. Yeah, yeah. Genesis was amazing. If you weren't able to make it,
What?
definitely it's worth the trip. I know coming from where you guys are, it's a little bit more of a hefty bill, but it's definitely
Yeah,
worth it. We made a lot of, we've met a lot of people through YouTube and through different not metaverses, but through different discords. And it was really cool to meet those guys and gals, in Vegas and get to network with them kind of one-on-one and in person. So it was really cool to like bridge that gap. So, and there was just so much good
nice.
information.
You're right, Caesar. Yeah, it'll be really nice to actually come over to Genesis Week next year. I know Radish Head and other players are in the UK as well, so maybe we could actually sort something out, and that'd be really interesting. Like, so I'd love to be a part of it if possible.
Yeah, Radish was there last year. That's right. We remember seeing him. I think we got to sit with him at one of the tables at one point for a dinner or before they brought the rock band down and stuff. So it was really cool
Nice.
to get to meet all of those guys. I know Radish Head was one of the first guys that I had come across videos for him in Loyal Doyle, like you were talking about, and it was good to meet
Yeah.
those guys in person and see what they've got going on. It seems like people are kind of like slip in and out, and it's like just when you think
Yes.
they're not working, they're actually working behind the scenes, just a little bit more quietly with day to day life and stuff like
Uh,
that. So it
A
was
lot of
really
work
cool.
behind the scenes. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot
there's a
goes
lot of
on
that.
behind the scenes. Please just see the videos, but they don't actually see. Yeah, like it's yeah. I see where.
Yeah, and speaking of that, Holliswood just got their neighborhood collection, so congratulations to them. Um,
Congratulations.
yeah, that was official, I think, last day or two.
Yeah, I think I've seen a post come up on that. There's been so many posts recently. Like, there's a lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah,
A
it's
lot of
big congrats going out to Radished on that. I know I have been in that community, Holliswood, for quite some time actually, and I've got some structures built over there. And I actually just
Nice.
picked up another hotel, or not a hotel, an apartment over there close to the racetrack. So it's good to see
Amazing.
them get that status
It's
change. I don't know if it's updated for a collection yet. Has that happened yet? Do you guys know?
I'm not actually
Holliswood.
too sure.
Holliswood is.
It already is
So,
listed as a collection on there too.
oh yeah,
I got to go and update my properties and get them into the collection so I could earn
nice.
more Upics there.
That'll be good. Is it a 1.3 boost you get now in the collections? Is it
Yeah, that's great.
nice?
That's great. So, what now? I know we just had Miami broke loose yesterday. Did you guys were able to get in on the fun and the action?
Yeah, I went to Miami. Did you go, James?
I never got over to Miami. Obviously, my UPEX right now is quite low, so I've been putting into a lot into LA and that. But with a 2 day notice, I do like the idea with a 2 day notice, but it was just not enough time to actually get stuff together. So I didn't jump over to Miami, but I watched a lot of players and I watched like the city getting minted out and just to try and keep an eye on it. So yeah, I was definitely like looking over it, but I wasn't there myself. No.
I was
Yeah,
actually teaching classes when it opened, so I missed by like an hour. I got on about an hour late, hour and 15 minutes late, and I picked up. I think I was able to pick up about 11 or 12 properties, so I've got some different areas. It was a little more expensive than I was thinking it was going to be for the tier it was. Those are some pretty hefty prices, especially along the water line. I think there were actually, and there probably still is, a couple properties left on the water, but the prices were like 500 and up. It seemed like so that was pretty steep.
Yeah,
I didn't have enough Upics to be buying that past what I already had
definitely.
purchased. So
Christmas and everything coming up, it's a bit like
that was Christmas in Upland for sure for the next 2 years.
yeah,
yeah, I was able to get down to Miami and pick up some properties. Same thing when I saw how expensive I kind of by the water was. I didn't pick up too many. I did get one in Fair Isle. Um, and then I picked up some cheaper ones in the Latin Quarter, the Orange Bowl, and Coral Gate. So just honestly, just some kind of random little neighborhoods. Was able to mint some, and we'll see if we can't get lucky.
Nice.
that sounds good. Nice.
Yeah, I picked some up in the roads. I got 3 in the roads. I got Shenandoah North. I got a couple. I think I got 3 in there as well. There was one area that was a little bit more expensive. I didn't quite want to spend that much. I think it was the Grove or Bird. It had a bird in it. Bird something. What was that area called? See if I can find it here. Bird Grove East. Yeah, that one was pretty steep.
Yeah.
Those are about 60K each, but I was able to get 3 in there, so I'm hoping I'm hoping for like a purple collection at least, so we'll see. I think purple's about the biggest I've got on any city release and city opening, so hopefully I can maybe get another one and get lucky there.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So how's the treasure hunting going?
Treasure hunting's going good at the moment. Like, so yeah, really enjoying it. It's been, I think the last 3 weeks I've actually properly taken it seriously. So I've not been on it the last few days because work's been really busy, like a lot of like, meetings and interviews and stuff. So, but like the last 2-3 weeks I've been treasure hunting every single day, and I think I got 0.2 spark in the last like 20 days, 21 days. So it is effective if you actually like spend the hours treasure hunting. But yeah, it's a lot of time as well. So there's a balance for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't treasure hunt for, oh man, not consistently for at least 6 to 12 months into the game, and then I'd say the last 12 months have been treasure hunting more consistently, and the spark gains are just when you're doing it consistently are fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing when you see it at the end after all the hard work. So.
Yeah.
It is annoying getting like 0.02 at a time. I mean, it seems like such slow progress.
Yep.
But with the diligence, it adds up over time. So
Yeah, it's definitely a grind. I really prefer to do it on the web base. It was a lot easier on the big pad, and man, having to switch over to the phone. I'm a little bit older. My eyes don't work as well. I struggle horribly, but yeah, if you stay consistent with it, I try to do it in the morning when I have coffee. I'll wake up and I'll play for just a little bit while the rest of the house is sleeping, and it works out really good. Pick up maybe a 0.02 spark or whatever you can grab that day, so it works out pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, the phone, I do like the web version a lot more, but I still get the paper airplanes on the web, and then I go back to my phone to actually treasure hunt right now. So I'm not spending too much time trying to hunt, because on my phone, it's just, sometimes it's, I like the web a lot
tougher
better.
for sure. A little bit tougher. Well, I'll go over the updates. Let me get some updates pulled up here for Hyde Park, and we'll do an update of the community and what we got going on. See if I can scroll over to that without breaking anything here today.
And I would like to chat a minute whenever you're done with that about the kind of some of the new stuff
Yeah,
that came out
definitely.
with this city release.
Yeah, there was a lot to talk about
Uh,
actually. So we'll definitely get on that. All right.
And then we will be getting a race going. I've got a really cool prize that I'll showcase here in just a minute. So we will get a race going here in just a minute.
All right, so this is what we're looking at for the community updates. We are sitting at about 78% minted out right now. For our current builds, man, we're just under 900. We almost touched, we're at 897. We do have about 75 more currently in progress and being built. I'm not positive how many of those are on the track. I didn't get to look at that closely. Our USD floor is sitting at about 58%, about $9 cash price. UPX was down just a little bit. I know we were over 100 last week. We're sitting at 95%, about 18,690 for the price there on that lowest mint or lowest markup one, anyways. So that's kind of where the numbers are at. So we're just a slow grind. We're going to continue to build, and you know, it's a big community, so we got a lot of work to do still, but we got a lot of time to do it. So
Yeah, a couple of those floor prices dropped a little bit with the Miami release. Some people trying to liquidate
yeah, definitely.
some properties, get some UPX. So that's a little understandable.
It's a good time to pick up some good deals too.
definitely.
There we go. All right, Kale, you want to
Um,
get into some of the new stuff?
yeah, let me actually pull up
There was a lot
this.
of it.
There's so much, eh?
Yeah, it's hard to keep up. You know, it
And
seems
I
like
won't.
it was just the other day when people were just talking about, you know, there wasn't enough going on, and now it's like
Now,
drinking
boom.
from a fire hose.
Definitely.
So I got my screen shared.
All right, let me see if I
Pull it
can
up
get you
there.
over to there.
So I won't spend too long because I know like More Cheese and Ben 68, um, the cafe show. They've pretty much been through this, so I'll go pretty quick. Or more kind of ask James kind of what you thought here. Let's see. You got the terminal sales coming out. I think that's actually today. Actually, you can register today. For that, I would like a terminal, but they're pretty pricey. So either of you trying to get one of those?
I would love to, but yeah, like you
I'd
said,
love to.
it's a good chunk of change.
Yeah, I'd love to get a terminal as well. I was watching Mark Ferguson's video like a few months ago, and I was really wanting to get a terminal after like seeing it and stuff. But yeah, with the price and stuff, maybe like at the start of next year, definitely it's interesting.
I did register, but I don't know that I'll be purchasing one.
Now, were either of you able to get one of these block explorers? You actually got 30,000 UPX plus one of these block explorers right here. I was able to get the Blush Boulevard. I was pretty fortunate there to get that one.
Nice.
Were you guys able to snag one?
I was not.
I didn't get into this one either. It was, yeah, not with the money right now. Like I get paid just after Christmas, so it's like a bit annoying.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I
Now
didn't.
I
I
got
wasn't even close. I was like 4 hours away from getting one. I had intended on getting all three if I would have had the spots. Just didn't work out this time. I did get some passes though. I got a couple passes. Did you guys get passes?
I was able to get 2 passes.
Nice.
So I'm interested to see how that turns out. It's like next week before we can even turn them in to get the properties actually
Yeah.
after the 14th. I was really excited about this Block Explorer because of the burn mechanic that's coming in, which, if I'm not mistaken, we'll have to get 2 of these Miami Block Explorers
Yeah,
and combine it or burn them with one of these 30K Block Explorers to
yeah,
create a unique one. And so here we go, the Miami Block Explorer burn. And man, I thought this was incredible. You know, these are cool, but just for the utility that it's going to bring to the future. the future of Upland and creating scarcity and rarity through the burn mechanic.
Yeah, definitely. It's exciting times as well because if you don't burn them as well, the mint will become lower as well. So you can actually benefit both ways. So it's
Yeah.
really interesting to see how it's going to go forward, and players can actually, yeah, have a bit of fun with seeing which way is actually more kind of growth. So yeah,
That's true. Very true.
They did a good job too with the colors. You know, it's definitely like that the Miami Vice type colors is what I was thinking of when I seen them, and yeah, I think they look pretty cool.
definitely. It's funny how GTA 6 came out with the trailer as soon as Miami, and like they look really good in that. Like, so you can definitely see some of the resemblance. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
there was that. There was another like NFT conference or something like that in or Metaverse conference in Miami um,
no.
here in the last week or two as well. So kind of a theme going on.
Yes, definitely. They look amazing. Like,
So there's your passes. Um, oh, I forgot about these special edition Miami cars giveaway.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
so if you minted a property over there, I guess you got entries. Um, and then if you got one of the badges, you got 25 additional entries. I saw one of our buddies, TB 125, actually got one of the badges for minting one of the larger properties.
Oh, sweet.
Um, so this would be super rad to get if we're fortunate enough. So we won't know who gets this until December 22nd. So actually 2 weeks away.
Wow. Those cars look pretty cool too.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought that was a cool release. I thought that introducing some new mechanics and some new things, and I was pumped for it. Go and pull it off that.
Yep.
All right. You want me to get the race kicked off?
Yeah, let's get that race kicked off. Do we have what vehicle are we doing? I
So
think this
actually,
was
they can do
open.
they can do any vehicle. All right. Let me see here. Because I know we had Laban, Maui, Caesar. I think King Jensen wanted to get in there.
Oh, sweet. James, you got a car?
I don't at the moment, but I'm
Not
looking
yet.
into it. Definitely, we're definitely looking. We've sent away for the registration for the racetrack, so we're just waiting now for the actual response from Upland. Takes about between they said like up to 3 months. Hopefully that comes up in the next couple of months, and I'll be buying a few cars in January time. Looking forward to that.
Nice. Just in time for the new year.
Definitely.
Yeah, hopefully you hear soon on that. I know it takes a little bit to get those approved for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of process and that. A lot of people have been helping out build it and stuff. So like we've got through the process, and that's excited to see what comes of it.
SC, do you have a 6-sided dice?
Oh, I've got any dice that you ever wanted. Let me find it though. It's in my D&D sack, I think. Hold on.
Okay, we need that real quick. So James, I think that you got your racetrack. Is it approved yet, or?
No, it's still. I sent it away about 2 weeks ago now, around about 10 days, 2 weeks away. So probably in the next like month, maybe 2 months time. Hopefully, they said up to 3 months. They said between. I think it was like at least 2 months, and then like between 2 and 3 months they'll look at it. But it depends. Hopefully sooner than later, and then as soon as that gets approved, I'll start asking more about like the cars and other stuff, and kind of like how the community wants to go with it as well. I really want to get involved with it, but I want the community to actually like be a big part of this racetrack as well. So
Gotcha. Well, excellent. Let's see. Actually, Laban, are you in chat? Laban, I don't want to be in the race. I want to give everyone else a chance to race. So, Laban, if you're out there, would you start the race and post the code?
All right, you want the good news or the bad news?
And we'll do the Hyde Park Hammer. It can be any car. The Bad news.
Bad news is my D&D sack with all of my dice is at my academy.
Okay.
The good news is I got a Yahtzee set though, so I got
Okay.
6-sided dice.
Nice.
That's fun.
All right. All right, let's roll this baby up. All right, what are we rolling for here?
Well, actually, we gotta wait till everybody's in the lobby.
Okay.
I'm actually seeing if Laban can start this race. Start. Well, while we're doing that, James, what other kind of you got any other projects or anything else going on in Granada that you can chat about?
Project, so we're basically just trying to like mint it out as much as possible. About 20-30 properties a day roughly on a good day, like around about as an average in that. So we're about 2,700 properties left to mint out. So we're basically just trying to like get that down as low as possible and then start to like look at the floor. I'm buying a lot of properties for dollars over the next couple of months, and I will be going forward like years to come. But hopefully by the middle or the end of this, well, next year, sorry, 2024, we should have it pretty much minted out, and then we can like start to look at raising the floor and that, and getting it basically in a good place for players. We try to obviously let all players decide what we do with Granada Hills. I like it to be more of a community kind of thing. So like the racetracks coming in, we've got the factory and the showroom, but we're trying to get to the 5 Spark before we can obviously open that up. So it's all just dollars right now, like to try and put in. So once I get to executive, I'll get the 1 Spark or the 1.2. It just depends on if they're doing a Spark week or not, I guess, as well. So I'm not really too sure about that at the moment. Or if Sparklet will be out by then, or if it's out at Genesis week, or which I think it will be. But I'm just seeing how it goes. I'm basically up at 2.18, I think, and we need 5. So we'll be getting close to like 3.54 Spark in the next couple of months, and then we'll probably have to buy an extra one just to top it over.
How far out are you guys minted right now in Granada?
Granada is, let me just double check it quickly.
I think it was around 80% the last I saw.
Yeah, there's something close to that. Let's just have a quick look. So I'll get it on here. Sticks, LA.
All right, so we should have a code up here any second. Buellman's actually okay. All right, everybody, the code is posted now.
Nice. Yeah, 80% minted now.
Yeah, that's what I thought I saw. I know the UPX floor was right around 101%. It was sitting pretty tight, right up above 100.
Yeah.
And then I think the cash floor was around $5, somewhere in that range, $5.10 maybe. So that's
Yeah,
not
it
too bad,
goes
about 52%. It's lower, or it's higher. It's actually higher than what I think the floor is for LA for sure.
I think the floor, yeah, I've seen a few properties at like $3.50, $3.80 or something around that. And
Yeah.
then we go between $4 to $6. As soon as I buy the floor up to like $6 in the community, you'll get a few players like will drop it to try and get some dollars out, which is fair
Yeah.
enough. And
Yeah.
then, but like the more it gets minted out, the less that will happen.
Yeah, I don't mind the deals when I see them, so pick them up.
Definitely,
So.
definitely.
All right, so I'm doing this for the first time because Buellman started the race.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to jump in as a spectator.
Jensen
And-
will not be able to make this race, it looks like.
Oh crap. Okay.
Do we need another racer, or?
I'll know from Buellman in just a second. Because I know Cryogenics wanted to get in, Laban and Maui, Caesar. So we got at least 5.
Very cool.
And while they're doing that, let me share my screen here. I want to show today's prize. There will be 2 prizes. You know what? We'll actually roll 2 numbers.
Okay.
Once the lobby is set. So I was on the stream Too Stupid and Thank Me Later last week,
Mhm.
and Max Life actually gave me a
Oh,
Bigfoot
man.
to give
Looks
away
like King
today.
Oh,
Kong.
nice.
Yeah, he actually gave me one for this week and then a Yeti for next week.
Oh,
So
so I totally missed this. I thought it was a Yeti, like a cup.
like
When you had said Yeti, I didn't even think about it. I just assumed it was a cup.
that's
So
hilarious.
that kind of a Yeti. I got it now. That's too funny.
All right, there's 5 of 6 in there. It looks like everybody jumped in with an S4. All right. So, and then I'll give away a Ninja. I'm going to go ahead and jump in actually
You're going to jump into
to
the
that
race there?
race.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget, guys, today is Thursday as well. So we have the, I know the sheets have been out for the NFL pick'ems. So make sure to get your picks in. Another chance to win 5,000 UPIX this week. And then we'll keep you guys posted. I'm not sure if the UFC sheets are posted yet for this week for the picks, but those will be coming out. The fights will be Saturday. I do not know the time off the top of my head, but just watch the postings in Discord. And that's a chance to win 10K UPIX. So definitely get in and give yourself a shot. All right.
All right, good. So, all right, let me bring up my screen here. All right, so we got the lobby in there. Okay, so we got 1 minute. Okay, so all right, SC, I need you to roll 2 numbers.
Okay, let me switch over to a different screen, and I'll do this on camera. Actually, I have a dice, and I do have an extra camera here somewhere. Let's see if we can
Okay,
make some magic
got
work.
got 60 seconds. Also 1 through 5 actually. I'm going to take last place. So I need a number 1 through 5. I need 2 numbers 1 through 5.
Okay, let's see.
About 45 seconds.
Okay, here's the first one. Ready?
This would be for the Ninja Duck. So second place.
Second place.
Ooh.
This is pretty high tech today.
And then for the Bigfoot.
6.
Ooh, okay. Roll that one again because I want to be 6.
5.
5. All right. Second and 5th place.
Okay.
So second place wins Ninja Duck. 5th place wins Bigfoot.
Man, how about that for some tech today? 2 cameras going. We got a dice roll live on the Ninja channel. No way.
Nice.
This marks an important day in history for the Hyde Park Ninjas.
All right, guys. So here we go. Here's our race going. All right. So we're totally stealing this from More Cheese. And the way that she ran hers on her stream with the race. But it really does make it interesting. And so
Yeah,
in
it was
this
a
race,
lot of fun to watch her do that.
in this race, the second place person will receive a Ninja Duck Explorer, and then the 5th place person will receive the Bigfoot.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, that was a great method to the madness. It definitely makes a big difference when you have all these cars that run at different speeds too.
Definitely.
Yeah, I know we got Caesar in there with a 4R, Maui with a 4E. I think Buellman's got a 1E, and then 2 4s. So got a good little mix of cars in there today. And there we go. This race is getting kicked off. I am going to try to break myself. I shouldn't have to worry too much.
Not until you get lapped.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Laban's hanging out there. I am gonna switch this up here. Let's. All right, so Buellman is out in the lead. No, I'm sorry. He is braked. He is now hanging way back.
Looks like Buellman
Caesar.
and is that Buellman and Laban are going to be fighting for fifth. It looks like.
They'll want the Kong.
So, oh, Buellman, he's wanting that Bigfoot. He's hanging way back here. So, and okay, so Laban's waiting on him. This could be a long race. Got True Blue and Maui up here fighting for first and second on the Hyde Park camera, which we do have some new structures built on here, which is looking pretty cool.
Laban, you
It
better
looks
watch out for
amazing,
those nail strips I put down this morning. Can't tell you what corner they're in.
All right, I'm trying to stay far enough behind. All right, Caesar has gone way back. He wants that Bigfoot. And just in case I do get fifth, I'll just eliminate myself from the race. All right. Let's go see what everybody's doing. True Blue out in front. Maui and Buellman pretty close to each other. Caesar in fourth and Laban in fifth. So right now, Maui gets the Ninja Duck and Laban gets the Bigfoot. We'll see if they can hold those places. Make sure I'm braking. Yeah, I was pretty pumped when Max Life reached. I didn't even know he was making those, to be honest.
Yeah, those are
Bigfoot,
pretty cool looking. That's the first time I've seen them actually.
Yeah, so it's pretty sweet.
Okay, we
All
got
right,
Maui and
Maui.
Caesar battling for
Maui.
second there.
Yeah, Maui and Laban still holding their spots. I'm just about to complete my first lap. This is definitely going to take a minute. All right, True
Kale, you
Blue.
need to pull off down a side street there.
Yeah, I know. True Blue and Maui. Where's Maui? Okay, so they're actually pretty tight to each other right here. Oh, shoot. I jumped up to fourth place. Trying to stay out of the way here. Longest race ever. What else you got going over there in Scotland there? James, anything exciting? Any hobbies you're into?
Hobbies, I like to do photography, filmmaking, lots of stuff down that kind of side of stuff, like hiking, and just every time I can get out and that. Now I'm in a new career and that I get a lot more free time. So yeah, just get out as much as I can, spend time with the partner and stuff, and like go traveling. So we go up to the Highlands quite a lot and like Oban and places like that, just to relax, kind of thing.
Nice.
Very cool. Yeah, you were in the restaurant industry for a while, weren't you? A chef?
Yeah, I've been in the restaurant industry for about 12 years between chefing and like front of house, like bar management and other stuff. So I've done about 8 years as a chef, and I've done about 3-4 years as a bar manager.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, a lot of hours.
Definitely. Like I think the last week before I left the career was like 102 hours or something like that. So I was like, nah, that's in a week.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So me, Buellman, and Laban are all we're all getting lapped.
Yeoman's going
Traffic jam.
sideways.
They're trying to block them off.
Looks like two ants going down the road.
I don't know what they're doing.
They're going to start figure eighting around each other to be like those Shriner guys at the parade, the cars.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's too funny. We actually just had our parade here. In,
Yeah, did you guys
Tennessee.
have the academy out there?
We did. We did. That was
Very
kind of like
cool.
my last hoorah before my surgery.
Very cool.
Oh goodness. Did not think this through.
At least I can't reverse, eh?
I know. I know. We gotta finish this. I wonder who's more
What was the
stubborn.
time limit? They did have to finish within 5 minutes, right, to win the prize?
Oh, it looks like Buellman's getting impatient here. All right, did we have? I'll need to wait to see the end. Okay, so they are finished. And
So
I'm actually on
Maui
the.
took second.
It'll actually be hard to say until we cross the finish line, which we're actually not too far away from. Because I will wait to get the official leaderboard.
You could probably jump in front of him and bump him a little bit, slow him down, make it really hard.
So Laban's trying to go even slower. So he's got to get behind Buellman. Which, how are they? It's swapping leaders down there. This is pretty funny.
Yeah, I see it flip flopping back and forth. Coming down the straightaway, neck and neck.
Ooh. I think Maui got the Ninja Duck. I'm not 100% sure. This is so funny. So right now, Laban's got it. I don't know if Buellman can stop his car enough.
This is like watching paint dry.
It is. This is terrible. Terrible entertainment for the audience. But hey, that's all right. So who's it going to be? Who's going to get that Bigfoot? We're making the final turn, everybody, at a snail's pace. I mean, this is as slow as we can go. This would be the record for the longest race in Upland history.
It's going to skew all the Upland numbers now for the tracks. You're like, who are these two guys that finished in 20 minutes?
I think Laban, unless his finger slips off. Oh, all right. So it does. All right, guys. So Laban is going to be your winner. That
Man,
is
got to report these guys to the URL for the worst times ever.
hilarious.
Got to get Dak and Mashef on the horn here. All right, congrats. So it was Maui got second place, and then it looks like Laban is going to take fifth there.
Yes, and I might need to
Actually,
finish
KO, it
this.
looks like you took third.
Well, no. So remember, it doesn't stop changing places after the race.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I was going to say,
Yeah.
how did that happen?
Yep.
Very cool.
You can go ahead and take it off my screen. I've actually got to wait for my car to finish to get the
Oh, that's right. Okay.
official results.
Switch this over here. Well, that was long and entertaining. Good work, guys.
Congratulations.
That was funny. I know Laban for sure gets the Bigfoot, and then I will double check here to make sure Maui gets her Ninja Duck.
Okay. Awesome. A Ninja Duck. Can't go wrong with that.
Good deal. Next week we'll try to get some more racers in here next week, and we'll give away the Yeti as well.
Awesome, guys. Don't forget we have our for the month of December, we have our charity going on for TCO, Tap Cancer Out. I know at our academies here in North and South Carolina, we have a roll-a-thon going on, and all the money's going to Tap Cancer Out. And as part of this, with our Upland community and Hyde Park community, we are doing the coffee sales. Unfortunately, those are only available in the U.S. because of shipping and all the laws and all the regulations there. So unfortunately, I know a lot of people reached out. We cannot ship overseas, so it's got to stay in the U.S. But all the proceeds are going to be going to TCO for each bag purchased. $5 goes right to the charity. And then we're also offering that at our academies here in the U.S. in our areas. And then for Upland for anybody to participate. We also have the properties that we're selling. So I know I've got 4 properties for sale. I think KO, you've got 4 more up. So mine, I think we're going to put these in the Discord, but just giving you guys a heads up, I've got 1 property for sale for $10, and it's a property at 6055 6th Ave. And again, we'll have these in Discord. I've got another one that's a property in Hyde Park as well, but it's got a build on it. So this one's already got a structure on it, is $25, and it's at 6038 6th Avenue. And this is in a premier, like central Hyde Park, right in the center of everything. And then the next one is $50. This is actually a tract property in Hyde Park. That's at 3316 West 78th Place. And then the last one, actually, I think KO, you've got one on the track, right?
I
Do you have an
do.
apartment on the track?
I've actually got a few on there.
So I actually did, I don't have an apartment. So I've got one that's a little bit cheaper with a build. Is going to be a property with a large townhouse right on the track in Hyde Park on the Hyde Park Hammer. That one's going for 75. And again, all of the proceeds of that are going 100% to the Tap Cancer Out charity. So, well, again, we'll post all that stuff in Discord so you guys can check that out. And it's just a great way to give to an awesome cause.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'll actually make another channel just for that. I'll put the properties that are for sale up in there. 100% of that going to the charity, and then actually, do we have a direct link for that yet?
We do. I'll get that dropped in Discord as well. Yeah.
Okay, awesome, good deal. I think for the month of December, we're trying to aim for $500 for our Hyde Park Ninja node to be able to give to charity.
Yeah, with the
Nice.
direct link, you can just donate right to TCO Direct. So it all goes to a super good cause. I know I've had so many friends that have been touched by cancer. You know, a few I went to school with that are no longer with us. And then I have a lot of coworkers and friends that, you know, they've been a little bit more fortunate and made it through. And, you know, it's all that research that money goes into is just a great cause to save a life. So,
Definitely.
see, KO, what else we got going today?
Well, I had that race,
Got
which
the
was the
second
big
one?
thing. No, just the one
Okay.
race, just the one. And that's about all I had for today.
Awesome.
I don't know if you got anything else. Yeah, after my surgery, I'm feeling a little
Little
tired.
Yeah, I got to get running to classes in a few minutes here. Got to hit the mats and have some fun. So, James, anything else you got going on over in Granada that people should know about?
Not really. We're building the community. We're growing it as basically trying to keep it like stable, but grow it as quick as possible at the same time. And then just basically trying to work with the community in that, just make it a really enjoyable place to be as well. I'd love to actually promote your properties on the channel as well to try and like push your sales and that. And then I will be like looking at buying some properties as well to help support that amazing cause. And just thank you so much for having me and that the community what watches all the videos. And yeah, it's been really good fun. Like really enjoyed myself. So thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Yeah, it's good. You know, one of the reasons we wanted to have you on is you're real positive with everything in Upland. I know there's a lot of negative Nellies out there, and it really takes a team of positive mindset people to build this thing the way it needs to be built. And I know
Oh,
I've got some
definitely.
nice properties over in Granada and enjoying the community over there and the camaraderie. And just again, it all
Nice.
goes back to community. So I like to have a good time and have fun with it. It is a game after all. And hey, if we could have a
Definitely.
good time, surround ourselves with good people and build this thing to
Definitely.
something special, make some money with it for the futures, you know, that's what it's all
Yep.
about. So,
We're all a team. We all work together. Like, it doesn't, we need to keep it going positive. Like, I wouldn't have got into Upland if Lloydie Doyle wasn't positive about the game and the future. So, yeah, I'll always try and like push that message across to the amazing community Upland has.
awesome. Kale, any closing thoughts for the day?
No, guys, I just appreciate everybody jumping on and hanging out with us today. I'll get those prizes out to everybody, and yeah, James, thanks for coming on. Had a great time.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
we'll
much for
definitely
having
do
me,
it again
guys.
soon. So,
No,
all right, guys,
amazing.
well, have a good afternoon. I'm going to get to kicking, punching, choking, all that good stuff today and have a little bit of fun. And we will see you guys back at the next one.
Take care,
Ninjas
everyone.
out.
Later, guys.
Hyde Park.